Would not be a Rack Attack lineup without some cheesy Life Weaver crap to start us off.
We're going to hinder him.
See the boost. Cuffer actually jumps into it. This is a big trouble for Cuffer, actually. He will go down to it. Very unfortunate. Yeah, unfortunate that he jumped into it, to be honest, because he was safe. He was on a far rooftop. But unfortunately, he took the bait. He jumped as soon as he saw the petal, as soon as he saw the action, and it has cost him dearly.
And now they're going to have to concede a lot in this space. Have to be careful not to stagger here. Kellen looking for it right now. Can't get any of this backline right now. And he actually gets naded and caught. And well, one good trade deserves another. And it will be a Winstonless matchup, allowing Timeless plenty of space and time to stabilize here. Kuffer's actually already up, and they might just dive onto this Widow. PGE under major trouble. There's his first death.
Absolutely fraudulent.
Okay, everything works out.
Yeah, fraudulent plays there from Kellen. In a 5 versus 4, looking like Theomatic in the clutch, trying to chase down Doomed, but not able to succeed. Vision now playing the far back sideline on the Widowmaker. Cuffer here on the close high ground. Massive nade from Squid, really coming into his own on the Ana here, getting lots of purples, lots of game-winning purples at that. But now we will see Timeless go for the rotation to the back high ground. They have a Widowmaker, so they need to play this long sideline. PGE, he's just bumming around in spawn. He's probably going to go for a hookshot in a couple of seconds here after he finds the angle. He gets the best of Vision.
Misses his hookshot, but that's not a problem as Luke Minnow's also got caught by this Kellen dive. Now they trade one onto Rack Attack. That might slow him down, but a nice finish from PGE here. They're going to get this payload rolling, and there is a recontest coming. Timeless will have the nano for it. They have a Primal of a rally as long as they can just about get there here, but they've got to avoid anyone getting caught on the walk up here by PGE.
Yeah, no, a rough one there for Timeless. Their backline simultaneously folding, and unfortunately they're not able to get the touch either. Doom did not go down early enough, so he is unable to jump onto the point there and get the touch. NRG Shock really only winning one proper fight and getting the cap. That's got to sting for Timeless.
Vision waiting for this. PGE considering the peak, opts against it in the end. They'll just keep moving the payload through this first bit for free. All Doomed playing with fire there, but PGE misses the shot, goes for the grapple instead. Shields up for Luke, so he will be safe. Now a chance to drop these walls in here, and they're just trying to clear Cuffer off this high ground, which they should be able to do. Keeping this cart moving for now, and we're about to get to the first cycle of nanos and primals getting invested here.
Yeah, I mean, we did have Cuffer for the longest time blocking PGE's angle, but now he's just eating shit, taking shots in the head again and again. PGE, he catches the kill on Doomed, and then he slips away into the night. Cuffer completely fumbling this nano turn, not getting any value on the Widowmaker. PGE one step ahead. Luke Minnow drops the rally up on the high ground, and Kellen unable to convert the kill, but Rack Attack takes down Squid. It looks like Squid dropped onto the cart, and now, you know, NRG Shock, they're stealing this away. They've spent 4 ultimates to win that fight, but the cart is moving. Now they're in pole position. They're going to have the Widowmaker positioning on this in control for the end of second point.
They've actually left their Ana on point here as Rack and Tree are going to push up left-hand side, try and hold that. PG with a chance to scope up early here. So now the pressure comes onto Cart. Someone else is going to have to deal with that. I presume the backline's regrouped underneath. And there we go. But Primal onto the back onto PG. Tries to grapple away, getting that full pocket. Kuffer, can he find the finish? Sleep doesn't land, so he will be okay. Meanwhile, Kellen's done the same thing. They'll meet in the middle. They'll reset positions, and everything is as it was.
Primal's traded. Rack Attack now being blocked off by Cuffer. UV. Oh, down goes Kellen to the Pulse Bomb of Doomed, and Cuffer survives. So it's looking like NRG Shock are going to struggle to push this one through. A sign of life, though, as PGE once again gets the best of Vision. Vision having a rough one here on the Widowmaker, constantly losing this duel to PGE. Cuffer always a day late and $1 short when it comes to catching him out. And now NRG Shock, thankfully Squid, the savior of Timeless, manages to land a nade across the map. Not entirely sure how Luke Minnow has managed to go down in the process, though. Kellen not chasing the kill on Doomed for unknown reasons. He absolutely had that in the bag. But Squid! He hits the nade on Ultraviolet. He gets the follow-up damage. Unbelievable plays from Ryan Ruffle on the Ana right now, just taking names. And Timeless, I mean, it's Squid world right now. Every fight they've won here on the defense, it has been a result of heroics from Squid. Good man.
I've always wanted to go to Squid World as well, so excited to finally get an opportunity now.
I mean,
Primal advantage in the hands of Kuffer.
The kid's got
and
talent.
It's going to be a right-hand side rotation here. Nano in the hands of UV, so another challenge to be answered here by the Timeless backline. But Kuffer with the Primal, they've not been They've not been vintage so far, but look at this, creeping up close. Look at Squid in house. He's looking for it. Do they know? I don't think UV knows. We're about to find out.
Vision here with an extremely passive angle. Can't see any of the fight that is actually taking place. Now being dived by the Tracer. And with this, I mean, this is just going to be the end of NRG Shock for the second point. Kuffa investing the Primal Rage and Rack Attack. What a nice guy using the Rally 5v2 there. I mean, I've always said it, you know, he is a nice guy. It looks like Timeless are actually going to go for the recontest here. Kuffa has been blocked off. It is 5v1 on the cart. We're going to need something tremendously heroic here. A Pulse Bomb comes out, does not secure the kill, but Doomed, he continues to stall it out. But now we're looking once again at a 5v3, and it is looking like Timeless, they are going to lose this second point.
Continual progress, and they have Banana and the Primal to take into the next one. Obviously, could have had a rally, but you know how it is. Lumina does have a rally to deal with this aggression bow from NRG, so that's just help them stabilize. Imagine one they want to try and get top left from their POV right now. Kellen will be looking for that engage, and really not seen a huge number of nades landing from the UV side of things so far, so we'll see if he can set one up here. But for now, just slow cart progress, just trying to clear the Winston out. PGE looking for an angle for anything juicy, but only really seen a Winston so far, so takes the grapple instead. Oh, catches Doomed again.
Oh my god.
It's always just a Tracer when he grapples, and he hits it every single time.
You know, PGE, he's clearly trying to get revenge for OWCS running a hit piece on him with all of those deaths before the match because he's just taking names. We need to see Vision coming online now, but instead we've had a NanoJax from Squid and a Walljax from Vision. Vision pops the walls and gets his head ripped clean off by PGE, and I mean, this is just going to be a full push for NRG Shock. There's no way they can hold this. The third point completely slipping through their fingers. Unbelievable shots from PGE consistently opening up the fights.
I swear he's not missed a shot on this Tracer, and when there's such a big advantage here in the Widows, and you see, like you said, on second, Cooper just a little bit slow, a little bit short all these times. PG's giving them so many advantages here. Now, they're always just a one-up in the fight. The Tracer is such a pivotal part of this comp, both in following up for Winston, but also clearing the enemy Winston as well. So once that Tracer goes down early, all of a sudden, the rest of the fight just becomes so much easier for NRG. And they set a pretty healthy time bank there. Timeless with a big task on their hand. And I wonder, does it become a point here where Vision just stops taking the Widow Jewel and they try and play like a slightly different version of the comp or something? I don't know if they've got like a Tracer Echo in them or a Sombra maybe even. I don't know.
Look, I mean, Vision loves to play a little bit of Sombra, and, you know, Echo is not completely out of his wheelhouse as well. But at the end of the day, I mean, you need to be able to pick the Widow here. Vision is a hit scam player. And I mean, on the offense, it can be a little bit more awkward to do it as well. So, I mean, that's really bad news for Vision, to be honest. If PGE is consistently getting the better of him, and then he has to do the same thing on the offense, it's not a great look for Vision. I'm hoping that we can see him come alive here on the offense, because he has just been getting gapped by PGE on this map. I don't think that a hero swap is necessarily the answer, though, because Sombra on attack here, it's no good. It's rubbish. Like, there's nothing to hack. It's so hard to get on the high grounds. It's just, it's not the move.
It's better for old Sombra, really, than anything. The new one is way more limited, trying to do that kind of stuff. So, We'll see what he can get going here. Initial grapple shot, but it's just a body shot exchange. You can see Vision trying to take this angle, but now Winston is lurking above him. Here comes the drop here. Counter jump by Kuffa. Nade only catches for Winston, though, so Kellen resets on high ground, and Timeless can go back to trying to clear and move the cart forward.
Yeah, we can see Timeless just trying to edge this cart forward. Unfortunately, no Lifeweaver Bastion strats to get a fast skip on this ping-pong phase of Dorado first point. Nade appears to have been thrown out by Ultraviolet, though, and it hasn't netted them much of anything. Kellen now needing to back jump. You can see Kuffa hot on his heels, applying pressure. Kuffa is actually 30% ahead, make that 20% ahead on the Primal Rage right now. A nade lands from Squid up on the high ground, and Kellen is now half health. Vision has a nice wide angle at this point, and there is nobody left to mark him. So it looks like this first corner will be complete. Now Doomed up on the high ground, trying to pincer with Kuffa. Rack Attack getting so low. Copper is going to go deep here. He's going to commit. He has the Primal Rage. He knocks Ultraviolet, but it looks like it's a bit of a Western Primal, unfortunately. Unable to get that juggle. Kellen has gone down, though, so, you know, shades of a Westerner in the Winston play there from Kellen. Unfortunately, Cuffer, he's completely whiffed this Primal, and PGE has once again gotten the pick on Vision. Luke Minnow trades out onto Tree, so the fight is relatively even, and there's no card control at all for NRG Shock. But once again, Cuffer put to sleep, and PGE catches the Tracer once more. This guy is having an unbelievable performance.
Primal in the back now from Kellen, trying to get all over this backline, but they have the rally. They've used the nano on the Winston as well. Nade does hit, but it's only onto Kuffer, who should be able to live, so positions will be reset, but positions being reset mean PG is just going to be back in this prime Widow position on his defense here. Bubble onto Kellen to try and clear him. Rack with a big primal advantage here. Looks like Rack wants to move forward here. Chance to use it aggressively, and Timeless is just going to chill out for a second.
Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, not great for Timeless. It all comes down to PGE. PGE has just been putting on this unbelievable performance, taking down Vision again and again, hitting these unbelievable flick shots on Doomed mid-air, and now Cuffer, he over-aggresses with no ult to back him up. He pushes in, and Rack Attack, the nice guy, he hits the rally, he takes down Cuffer, and we're looking at only 1 minute to cap out this first point now. The time is being bled away. NRG Shock, they're coming up on another nano boost faster than Timeless is. Things are looking dire.
Any of these trades could be devastating right now. We see Doomed getting forced out, will get packed up. Kuffer does nearly have this primal. Could it be the saving grace? They're just going to take a bubble trade here on Kellen, try and force him away. Pulse Bomb does land. Here we go. Rack Attack is down. Suddenly now the backline's open. Nano boost onto Kellen, looking for it, but he's asleep in the backline. He's awake now, but they've rotated forward. Vision kills Tree. Finally some life from Vision in this one, and they flooded forward. The backline's just pushing in from Timeless here, and this is finally the opening they need.
That's going to be the cap. Wait a minute. No. Squid has gone down so deep to Kellen.
Kellen!
Vision goes down as well. Copper is going to need to commit the Primal here if he even has a chance to win it. He's not used the Primal, and somehow, against all odds, NRG Shock, they've managed the retake. Squid, he went so deep, he whiffed the crucial sleep on Kellen, and Kellen, he smells blood in the water. He pulls out the Primal Rage, and he executes Timeless. Now, Timeless, I mean, they're coming in with a retake and a hell of a lot of ultimates, but already the fact they need to ult to cap this first point is a disaster. Bad to worse. A pulse bomb comes through from Tree, catches Squid unawares in main. That's the nano boost gone, and now Cuffer, he has to pull out the Primal. Doomed, body shotted by PGE. Cuffer is on PGE and finally manages to convert with the Primal Rage, so it is looking like something that should be one for Timeless, but Luke Minnow, he has to invest the rally as well, so it's an absolute mess for Timeless. Such an expensive cap, all thanks to Kellen, the tank that I repeatedly try to claim is fraudulent, coming through with an insanely clutch Primal Rage.
Yeah, it turns out we might not be the only felon on the server with some of the moves there, but they get a break Timeless. They still have the nano to try and keep this one rolling. They have to deal with this high ground retake, obviously, but it gives a chance for Vision to get in this early angle. Kuffer can set up close. They can get that free progress. And if they don't, see Vision, but he misses his opportunity.
Oh my!
Could have been a freebie there, and now they know where he is. He needs to find a new angle of approach.
Vision is just shooting blanks today on the Widowmaker. We saw that pick onto Tree, and I think that might have been the first time that I've clocked him in the right side of the kill feed today. Widow Walls come out for PGE, and Vision is just going to have to hide from this one. Cuffer continues to push the card along, but soon he will have to back because the Ana cannot peek to heal him. Doomed going for the triple blink onto PGE, risking it all to try and zone out the Widowmaker. What is Timeless doing in the back? Because right now, while Doomed is on PGE, Timeless needs to be posturing forward. Nano Boost comes out onto Kellen. Vision gets the pick on PGE, and the Nano Boost, it's not enough. It's not going to keep Timeless at bay. Tree, though, manages a pulse bomb onto Doomed, of all people, and Vision going for a very risky hook shot in front of the Winston. Kellen has the Primal Rage here on this back high ground. Cuffer receives the nano boost, and he's going to jump pack onto Rack Attack. Rack Attack uses the rally. Cuffer drops down. Cuffer is sleeping, as is his signature move. Squid in a lot of trouble, though, and PGE, he's back and taking names. He takes down Vision. Cuffer trying to juggle the Ana, but he misses the final blow, and now it is just a mess. Once again, Ultraviolet on 1 health, and we see another. Oh, he's gotten him, but at what cost?
Took the better work of his entire career to finish that primal kill off, and now all of a sudden running out of time, running out of resources. Lucamino has the rally, can help the backline survive, but hard to do much more than survive with the backline in this situation. They're trying to come forward. They will start forcing through point. Have to respect the nades coming back. Doomed is coming behind. Looking for this Widow here. Doesn't quite get it. Misses the pulse bomb as well. Meanwhile, Tree hasn't had the same problems on the other side. Lucamino still has this rally, but player disadvantage. He has to commit it now. Bash onto the Winston. It's going to clear Kellen. But NRG can go back to high ground. They can just wait this out.
Yeah, no, this is a real rough one for Timeless now. Doomed having a seriously hard time with the use of his hands. He gets on top of PGE and then he just starts spraying wildly, and he has to triple blink over to the cart just to get the touch. Now, once again, he's dueling PGE, but it doesn't seem to matter because in the kill feed, there's nothing but NRG Shock. Oh, a 2-0 lead consolidated now for NRG Shock, and Timeless again, they make it so close, but again and again we're seeing unbelievable performances from their DPS. Tree with these crazy pulse bombs, PGE with insane consistency, and it's looking like a rough one now for Timeless.